If you love football and tailgating, we've got a special guest joining us today on Songberries. Today, we have Chef Jody Denton from the Frito-Lay Flavor Kitchen. Hi, Chef Jody.
Hey, how you doing?
Great. We're really excited to learn about these tips that you have for us.
Oh, fantastic. I'm ready to go.
Great. Can you tell us what your favorite tailgating tips are?
Well, you know, tailgating is all about fun. It's all about the party. When you're tailgating, you're celebrating your team. And when I talk about tailgating, T in team stands for travel ready. Make sure that everything is in coolers with frozen bottles of water. Use that as ice. It'll melt during the day and you'll have water to drink and you won't have to transport as much ice. Use another cooler separately for drinking ice so it doesn't get contaminated. Put all your food in disposable containers so that you don't have to clean up a big mess at the end. Use resealable plastic bags or deli cups. A is for all weather. Make sure you check that forecast. So many people get to the tailgate, 15 minutes of rain, puts out their coals and puts a damper on their whole day. You just check the forecast. If there's even a hint of rain in it, get prepared. Get some pop-up canopies and umbrellas so that 10 minutes of rain doesn't ruin your entire tailgate party. And then M, make a checklist. Get yourself organized ahead of time. We actually are giving you a checklist that has everything you could think of for a tailgating and then some. And the more organized you are ahead of time, the less stressed out you're going to be on game day. You need to be always ready for a party. I maintain party readiness all times, and for me that means a bag of Tostitos tortilla chips in my cabinet along with my favorite salsa. And then on game day, I like to customize it, jack it up just a little bit. I'll add some fresh ingredients to an already great product like Tostitos restaurant style salsa. I'll add some tomatoes and onions, jalapenos, cilantro, lime juice, maybe I'll grill some pineapple, chop up some mango, little avocado, whatever works for you.
Perfect. Another question that I have is a grilling question. It's about chicken. How do you cook chicken without it drying out?
Well, the reason chicken gets dry is it gets overcooked. There's a couple of things about barbecued chicken. One is they do tend to overcook it, and one way to avoid that is to get yourself a little instant read thermometer. And when that chicken gets to about 165 degrees near the bone, it's done. Doesn't need to go any further than that. Pull it off, let it rest for a few minutes, and then you're good to go. Everything's safe. Another thing that people tend to do with barbecued chicken in particular is they'll slather that chicken with barbecue sauce in a raw state and grill it and wonder why it burns. And then the chicken's underdone and they're just all in a mess. Don't put the barbecue sauce on until the last 2 or 3 minutes. It'll caramelize just fine. Grill the chicken, just the skin, get that skin all crispy, and then brush it with sauce the last 2 or 3 minutes. Give it a couple of turns. Let that sauce caramelize. It won't burn. It'll be a better product. Everybody will be happy.
Wonderful. And do you have any tips on grilling fruit?
You know, I love grilled fruit. I grill pineapple, I grill peaches, grill watermelon, and really it doesn't need anything at all. You can put it straight on the grill. It doesn't need any oil. Just give it, don't overcook it. Just give it a couple of marks on each side, whatever it is. Just put some marks on it, and then it doesn't have to even be served hot. Grilled fruit is fantastic. Toss it into a salad or eat it just by itself. And
do you have any good grilling appetizers that you'd like to share with us?
You know, I have a great one right here. You definitely have to have something for people to nosh on while you're waiting for the main event. A lot of people don't think about quesadillas for grilling, but I like to grill quesadillas. I'll just brush the underside of a tortilla with a little butter or pan spray, put it on some aluminum foil, and then build the quesadilla on top of that and throw it on the grill. In this situation, I've just got some cheddar cheese. I've taken a roasted chicken that I got from the store and pulled the meat and mixed it with my favorite barbecue sauce. Sprinkle a little of that, a little bit of onions, maybe a little green onions, maybe some chilies on there. And then, because tailgating, it's just full of a bunch of guys getting together and having fun, and nobody does food that guys love better than Ruffles. So I'll put a little Ruffles Smokehouse barbecue chips on that quesadilla before I fold it over. And I'll just fold it over, give it a good crunch, and you can even hear the crunch when you cut it. It's just fantastic. People always love it, and everyone will enjoy it.
Great. And at many tailgates, you see barbecue ribs. What is your favorite way to cook them?
Well, you definitely don't want to start barbecuing ribs from raw at the tailgate. You want to get that done ahead of time, and that might be in your backyard griller. You might have a smoker. You might just be doing it in the oven, braising them with your favorite barbecue sauce. But just, you know, find your favorite rib recipe and cook them. But I suggest that you cook them ahead of time. You get them straight out of the oven, wrap them in foil, and throw them into a small cooler, packed tight, all just ribs in foil, and take them to the game like that. They'll stay hot the whole time. They'll actually get more tender and better as they go. And then you just give them 2 minutes on the grill and they're done.
Great. And one more question about the grill. Corn on the cob. What's the easiest way to do it?
Well, my favorite way is the easiest way. Take all the husks off the cob, brush it with a little olive oil, sprinkle it with a little salt and pepper, put it on the grill, and then every minute or two, just give it 1/8 of a turn so that you get all the way around the corn, just a little bit of blistering on the corn, and when it's done, it's done. I know a lot of people that soak their corn in the husks in water and then put it on the grill. That's really steaming the corn, nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't give it that charred flavor that I like when I grill corn.
Well, we can't wait to try some of these awesome recipes that you've provided us.
I hope you enjoy it. Have a great tailgating season.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.